Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday, but more importantly, happy July 1st. Welcome, everyone. I'm so excited to be doing our accountability tracker setup with you all today. We are going to be doing our accountability trackers for July and our monthly calendars. As I'm going through these, if you ever have a question, just let me know. I want to take a moment to and welcome you all to Define if you are new here. We are a small woman-owned business, and we are creating tools to help you navigate each day with purpose. We are going to start by setting up our accountability trackers for July. I want everyone to let me know, too, in the comments what their word of the month is. Hey, Rachel. I have an idea of what I want for mine to be, but I want to make sure that we all talk about the different options and how to pick some of yours. I am thinking for word of the month, I almost am thinking of doing shine. I want to just highlight too. Let me grab some Zebra mild liners, and this is going to just be full of bright colors because it's going to be summer, or I guess it's already summer, and we want to take advantage of that. Embrace our summer, you guys. I'm so excited. So I'm just going to highlight this. It just adds a little pizzazz. What is everyone's word of the month for July? I want to add a cute sticker up here too. Let's see. We're going to do, let's see. Maybe the snorkel. I feel like that's cute. Let's add this one at the top. If I can grab it. There we go. Like so cute. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. I love getting to set these up together. This is the best part. Welcome, you guys. I'm so excited to be on here today. We are going to start once again. I want to start with that word of the month. Oh, I missed the S in trackers, but that's okay. Let's see. First, we're going to grab different colors to highlight each one so you guys know which one are on. I want to go bright and bold. So we have some bright yellows. Let's grab a blue for this as well. These are going to be two blues that'll be good for this. Hey, Michelle. Let's see here. I feel like this will be good too because it's like a corally for like summer. Let's see. Any other ones that we want? This will be a good pink. Okay. Let's dive in. Hey, Angie. Hey, Trudy. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Becca. Hey, Allie. We are starting off by setting up our word of the month. So I want everyone to let me know their word of the month in the comments. Mine, I'm thinking, so I want to give you guys some different options when it comes to your word of the month. You could pull a sticker from the different sticker sheets that we have. But one question I want you guys to think about when you are setting up your word of the month is, what is it you want to focus on in terms of a mindset shift, in terms of accomplishing when it comes to July? And when you think about that answer, it could be work related, it could be relationship related, it could be your health and wellness goals. It could fall into any category. There is going to be a word for you. If you need any help coming up with your own, just let me know. I am going to do shine. I wanted to get a word that really represented how I wanted to feel, how I wanted to that freedom in the new month, but also coming down to like, I wanted it to also relate to summer. So we are going to do shine as our word. And I just like to make these as fun as possible in terms of how things look. So we are going to go. Hey, Katina. I know we have a lot of new faces on here too, so I like to also welcome you all. My name is Caitlin, and I am here representing Define. We are a small woman-owned business, and all of our tools are designed to help you navigate each day with purpose. Part of that includes the accountability trackers, so that way you are always visualizing some part of your life, whether it's specifically to your goals, whether it's the books you're reading to reach your reading goal, fitness, budgeting. That's what these trackers are designed to help you with. And you can be as creative as you want. You can also keep it with just a Pilot pen. Like, there's no right or wrong, and that's what I love about this. I've always used planning as like a little bit of an escape, I would say, where I can express myself and try new doodles. And for the word shine here, I'm trying to think about how I want it to look. I want it to take up like the whole box. One thing about me is I always mix up or mix in like when I'm using uppercase and lowercase. I don't know why. It's something I always have done. Perfect. Hey, Francilia. Okay. Now we're going to jump to birthdays to celebrate. Oh, see, I always end up with, I'm always like, why do I have so much pen on my hand by the end of the day? And I'm like, because I always miss the cap. So for birthdays, I'm going to grab, what color? So many options. I don't know if you guys can see that. Good morning, Rachel. Happy July. I'm thinking an orange would be perfect for this. So I just like to flip to my monthly to visualize it because I think I only have 2 birthdays on here, which is a fair amount. So 31st. So July, first one is on the 13th. And the second is on the last day of the month. Hello, Stephanie. Welcome. Okay. Oh, I love this orange. I'm into the orange lately. I don't know why. Because it's bright, it's fun, it's a little different. So I do know why. For books to read, I am going to color, I want the coral. Is that what this is called? Yeah, coral pink. Hey, Stacy. Hello, Stephanie. So for books to read, I think I'm going to stick with the orange for these 3 because I think it's going to end up being the consistent look that I'm going for with also being bright. So I'm going to start by adding in our One More Chapter book club pick, and that is based off of everyone's votes. Everyone voted for One Golden Summer, which I'm so excited about. So One Golden Summer. And I'm actually finishing up the second to our, or the sequel to our June pick, which is After the Hollywood Psycho. And I want to finish another book that's just been sitting on my shelf. But I keep going back and forth on which one I want it to be. I'm thinking I might do, I don't know the name of it. What is the sequel to Divine Rivals? I think that's going to be the one. I just decided. Let me look it up. Ruthless Vows. I need to read that one. I'm very excited for it. I just finished Onyx Storm, so I was really excited about that. And it got me back into fantasy. And even though I know Ruthless is like a little bit less, like it's a different type of fantasy. I don't know. It feels more like magical realism. I don't know if that's true though. Oh, it's technically a romantasy. Is it really? Huh. There was like no romance in the first one, so that's surprising. Anyway, for movies and TV shows to watch, I was thinking about this earlier. What is anyone watching in July? I don't know if there's anything coming out that I really wanted to watch. I do watch Bravo, so of course it'll be Real Housewives of Orange County. But like in terms of movies and stuff, I just saw the Formula One movie. Anything on anyone's list? And you guys, if you have any questions on these, just let me know. I know a lot of you have these in your cart. So just holler if you have any questions. Hey, Amanda. I don't know what else is coming out. For me, I think I'm just going to stick with this unless anyone has any suggestions on what I could be watching. Oh, I didn't highlight this one, though. This is the wrong color. That was a close call. I also feel this way with podcast. I feel like especially in the summer, I'm like, is there anything going on with podcasts? Like everyone feels like they're taking a hiatus. So if you also have any podcast recs, let me know. I'm a little stumped on what to listen to right now. I would say that's the one I'm like, I really don't have too many podcasts right now to listen to. So I'm curious what you guys are listening to. Let's see. Was there one recently that came out that I wanted to try? Let me take a look. Oh, you know what? I wanted to continue listening to some Mel Robbins podcasts because those are really helpful. And, ooh. Wait, I'm going to write that down. Okay. Thanks, Rachel. So we're going to write, I've never heard of it. Clutterbug. Wait, I love that name. I could use that. It was... Sorry, I thought I just had to double check. That's what we're going to put here because that's a great suggestion. And Mel Robbins, of course. That's a good one. That one really helps you, I feel like, get out of whatever rut you're in. And for this, we're just going to do a pastel blue. Hey, Kate. What's going on? The next thing I like to do is fill out the fitness tracker. Now, this one, I have a suggestion. This is like going to remind you of, I feel like, when you're a kid. But this really helps me actually check things off. And so I wanted to grab it for you. And it's just like a Bic pen. And the reason sorry, pardon the noise for a sec. Okay, I had this mini one, but where did the other one just go? I need to stop losing all my pens. There they are. Okay, the noise is about to be done. Sorry about that. Hey, Kaden. So the reason I really like these is for fitness tracking or any tracker in general is that you'll always have the color you need right away. Because sometimes I know it can be like, oh, I can't check this off. I don't have that color on me. But if you use just like one of these Bic pens or any colored pen that has the different options, you will be more likely to check it off. So that's just a little tip I have for anyone who's like, I'm struggling to check off my trackers. And then we're just going to use the key. So I'm going to start with the purple. And so for the fitness key, it's less about quantity and it's more about quality. So what is it that you're actually going to do this month? I'm going to start by listing out golf. So going golfing. See, and then I can just quickly flip to the next one. And then the next one for me is walking. As well as I'm trying to decide the best word for it because I wanted to start building more strength. It's something I keep saying on here, but I haven't really figured out how to incorporate it into my routine. And so as we get into the monthly calendar, you guys will talk a little bit more about that and how to do that. But I'm just going to call it Like it's not like lifting. Like I'm not lifting that heavy. Let's just go with, I'm just gonna write strengthening. As long as you know what you're talking about, it doesn't really matter. Right? Oh my gosh. So that's a great idea, private packs, if I was at that level. Like, I hate push-ups with all of my heart. I'm hoping that like more in August I could do that, because that is actually a great suggestion. You know what? That's actually a good suggestion to add. And yes, strength training. Hey, Justin. So, okay, we're going to keep that one on there. What if I challenge? Wait, I kind of like this challenge, actually. You kind of scared me with it. But now that I'm thinking, like I always say, you only grow from discomfort. So we're going to write push-ups. And it doesn't have to be a lot. It could literally be like 5 a day. That's a lot, but I love that idea. Thanks, Private Packs. Also, hello. I didn't see you on here. Perfect. Now we're going to go to the water tracker. This we will be checking off, of course, throughout the month. Hey, Danny. Is this the color I wanted to use? No, so let's be wary of that. I wanted the pink. So far I've had not enough water, to be totally honest with you. We're going to use this pen. Again, always having that pen handy is so key. So far, I have only had 8 ounces of water. I kind of forgot. So it's funny. I feel like I always drink a ton of water in the afternoon / the night. I don't love drinking water in the morning. Like 11 o'clock is when I'll start drinking the water. I don't know why. I don't make the rules. As I just took a sip of water. Perfect. Okay. Now we move on to the next page. So over here, I'm going to mimic the colors that we did. I think that's fun and the perfect way to go about this. So we're going to start with the daily routine tracker. So this was something that I quickly mentioned a couple minutes ago when it comes to trying to figure out what routine is going to work for you. Because if you take a look back at your monthly reflection, I want you to see what you wrote for what changes, if any, you'll make toward reaching your goals next month. And I wrote fitness needs to be my priority, figuring out how to add strength into my routine. And so I actually, after thinking about it now, having a daily push-up number would be a really great idea. So we're going to add that one in. And we're going to use the same color that we used to check off the fitness tracker over here. So I'm going to have it be, I don't want to set myself up for failure. We want to approach this in a way that's going to be practical. So I'm going to start this month by just doing 5 push-ups a day, because that's going to be hard. I just never like push-ups. For another daily routine, the strengthening won't be every single day, so I don't want to include that. But I'm going to add in walking, because that has become something that I really look forward to every day. And I want to keep on this path. And then for a third daily routine, I want you to, when you are thinking about your routine, to first start by recognizing what's working well in your routine and if there's something you want to continue with, but then also taking a look at maybe a change you want to make. So I know Private Packs in the past has mentioned her sleep routine. So maybe there's a certain time you want to go to bed. Or for me, I think I want to start waking up at a specific time every day. So we are going to see when you wake up now and then push it back. So let's do a 6:30 wake up. Okay. And then you go to the mood tracker. So I'm still going to use this pen. We might need to add in like another color as well. So we are going to highlight this to be the coral. So for happy, I'm going to go with the pink. Duh. Productive. I associate productive with green, so we're going to go with green. Hello, Mrs. Shani B. Hey, Kate. You guys, I know so many of you are taking a look at the products and have a lot in your cart. So if there's any questions too, anything you would like to see, just let me know. I'm happy to help you out. I would love to welcome so many new faces today. For content, I go with purple. Each of us kind of tends to have a specific color that we associate these with, and these are typically ones for me. For tired, I would go with honestly like more of a gray. We're going to go with like this black pen. Perfect. For anxious, I think of orange, which I'm just going to grab this one because I always will have this with me. And then sad, blue. And we can start to fill out today because it's July 1st and we know how we're feeling. I woke up a little tired. So I'm going to color in half of this color. But I'm also feeling quite content. So a little bit tired, but quite content. Amazing. Now, let's shift over. I don't fill out the budget on here just because that's different for everyone. And then the favorite moments, I like to highlight it just so it adds a little pizzazz. And then that is how I set up the accountability trackers each month. What I like about setting these up is it actually can be done pretty quickly, and then it's something that you can just check off every single day. Hey, Tiffany. This will be a August 2025 to July at 2026 planner. So August 2025 to July of 2026. And that's for number 1 in your cart. You're currently using the mid-year planner, right, too, Tiffany? I remember you being on here when you got it. Absolutely. Hey, Jacqueline. And then also, this is 120 GSM bleed-proof bright white paper. So when you flip the page, you get a full new start. And then for anyone who's also just, yes, fair enough. Oh, makes sense. Which color are you looking at? And then these will also be your weeklies. So morning, afternoon, and evening. I just wanted to make sure I showed this because I know that's a big part when you guys are trying to figure out what planner is going to work for you. Positive affirmation, a quote every week, to do projects, work reminders, personal reminders, and meal planning. So the one I have pinned is going to take you from August 2025 to July of 2026. It's the same version as this, only this one is last year's. And then I will be setting up and doing classes with you all to set up the August start, which I'm really excited about. Okay. The next thing I wanted to do is dive into our monthly calendar. So I'm just going to start by highlighting July because I'm so excited to have this warm weather. I think I say that every single live because it's true. I'm like pumped. Everything's just better. And Tiffany, if there's any other questions you may have too, just let me know. Anyone in general too, that's what I'm here for. I want to be able to welcome you all to the community. For this month's pathway focus, I always suggest that you refer back to your monthly reflection and see what you answered for what changes, if any. And for me, it was our fitness pathway. So we are going to add in fitness. For a while, we had been focusing on our health and wellness and establishing a routine. And we have made so much progress in terms of daily walks, working on our evening routine. But I wanted to really hone in on the fitness in July in terms of strength training, because I had written at one point in my goals that I wanted to start focusing on that. And I felt like I wasn't making the time and space for it. So we are going to prioritize that right now. So for these stickers for July, I want bright and I want vibrant. I think we go with this one. This one's calling my name. Okay, so we're just going to put that sticker in there. What is everyone's goals for the month? What are you all working on? While I pull out the other sticker, I wanted to. Oh, sorry, Tiffany. What's up? It says I only see that I need. Oh, hey, Sonia. That's the one I wanted. I don't know why it filters sometimes. It's so frustrating. I'm going to use the matching set of stickers to break down our umbrella goals. And I pinned the set of stickers that I'm using. Yeah, I don't know, Tiffany, if there was a first part of your question. I just want to make sure you heard. We're going to go with... I'm going to grab this arrow too. Oh, why did I put that away? I needed that. I want this color. And I'm just going to add this arrow to represent the breakdown of our umbrella goal with our long-term, with our monthly action item. Now, when I'm listing out my umbrella goal, I am pulling it from here. So you want to take this time to go back. So for me, I can't say continuing. I really want to focus on building the strength of our long-term goal. And that's what's so amazing with this planner, is that we have this full goal planning system for you so you can truly make progress. And so I'm just going to write in my umbrella goals, build strength. And then I'm going to add in that next, I already added in the arrow. And then we're going to pull the matching sticker. We're going to do our best to line it up. It doesn't have to be perfect. Perfect. Okay. It doesn't have to be perfect, and then says perfect. Let me just put these over there. Amazing. Now, when it comes to setting up your monthly action item, this is when you want to ask yourself, okay, so what can I do this month to help me make progress towards this umbrella goal? And for me, I know with myself, it needs to be a part of my routine in order for me to do it. In order for me to truly make that progress that I'm looking for, I have to establish somehow a routine. And so figuring out a fitness routine in terms of strength is what I need. Amazing. Do you know yet how you are going to do that this month? How you're going to show up? Amazing. You got this. I'm so excited. Hey, Jenna, you're going to do amazing private packs. I believe in you. Hello, hello. I would say your monthly action item would be to, I think that is it. Like, I think that would be your monthly action item. I think that's a great way to go about it. I think that's exactly what you could write. I mean, another option if you wanted to would be to expand customer reach, but I think being as specific as possible in this instance is going to be your best bet. Amazing. Thank you for sharing that. So I love hearing like specific examples from you guys. That's the best. Absolutely. Thank you. Just going to pull that up real quick. Okay. And now you guys remember, if there's ever any questions, just let me know. That's what I'm here for. I love to hear from you all. We are going to now dive into the calendar portion and like, so everything else on here now that we have the goal done. So I always like to start off a monthly with a gratitude because that is how you are going to shift your mindset. I'm going to put these to the side and get this a little more organized here. There we go. I just woke up. Did I miss a lot? So we set up our accountability trackers. This will be uploaded to Red after though. So I'm glad you got the sleep you needed. That's amazing. Oh, this is in the wrong one. We are going to do, oh, I put these, sorry guys, I mixed these up yesterday. That's okay. You're here now. That's all that matters. I wanted to have like a bright, we're going to go with this Pilot to fill out the grateful for. Oh, you're right. I always forget about the time change. What is everyone feeling grateful for this month? I am grateful for going on evening walks now that the days are longer. So I'm going to write that in. And what this does is this is going to shift your mindset to a place of abundance rather than starting off with that lacking aspect. So this is such a good way to kickstart before you fill in the rest of your planner. That's, yes. Honestly, I'm gonna write that in. Because that is that's the best. And the other thing I'm feeling grateful for is honestly the Define community. Now, when it comes to inspirational words, I wanted to pull a sticker on here because those are always like a good vibe. So I'm thinking of, don't look back, you're not going that way. I like that one. Don't look back, you're not going that way. And these are from our variety stickers. Oh, I'm going to highlight these titles too. So for this one, we're going to do, I don't think I have an orange, so we're going to go blue for this one to match. And then we'll go pink for the grateful. And if you were, so like, let's say now you're actually, private packs. Do you have one umbrella goal or two? So that is up to you. You can have two umbrella goals that you're working on this month. In this month, I'm focusing on one just because of the time that I know I have. Aside from, like, it depends on how much time you have to devote to types of goals. So you can always have more than one. Some months I do, some months I don't. It really depends on the month. July is going to be a very busy month for me. And so I have prioritized the one umbrella goal. Great question. Are you looking to do one or two this month? Amazing. I would say that's going to be good because you have like, that's not just like a little one, you know, because sometimes you might want to do, like if you're working on a reading goal, sometimes it's nice to do working on your reading goal and something else. But in your case, I would really just prioritize that one goal because that is ultimately your main focus. Yeah. You kind of think that health and wellness, they absolutely do. It really, so there's certain ones that it really depends on the approach of how you're taking it for health and wellness. In particular, like maybe you're trying to be more mindful or you're trying to build a consistent sleep routine or establish like a healthier mindset. Those are three that I would say would really be a part of the health and wellness. I would say you can also have like fitness. It's kind of like a square and a rectangle. I would say I could see fitness being a part of health and wellness, but health and wellness not necessarily a part of fitness. So in this instance, it is similar to health and wellness, that fitness pathway, because I'm trying to establish a routine, which is a part of health and wellness, but I want to prioritize the fitness aspect. So they really are two different parts of your life, but you also could connect them if that's going to work best for you. For sleeping, I would definitely consider it to be the health and wellness aspect, yes, which is a part of self-care. For people to contact, this is also going to be going to people. Sorry, I got trying to multitask and read. Struggling there. For people to contact, consider who you need to maybe get in touch with, or for work, if you need to book a meeting with someone, or if you have an event coming up that you need to figure out a certain coordination, like a DJ or anything like that, that's who goes to your people to contact. And so I'm trying to think about anyone I need to reach out to this month. Luckily, not too many usually, but I'm going to add in one. So for this, I'm going to grab a different Pilot G2 pen because I like to have as much color, especially on this one, as I can. So I just wanted to also pull these four. So for people to contact, this one is always the hardest for me because I'm like, I don't have to contact too many people, which is nice. It depends on the month, honestly. Oh, you know what I did need to do though? I need to book. We're back to the eye appointment. I need to book an eye doctor appointment. Always. Networking goals. So networking goals would definitely be a career pathway. Oh, for the phone calls. Yes, that is another great way to do it. I would be a little more specific. That way you know exactly who it is you need to check on. But yes, you like to sit quietly and think too pops in my head. Those are the people I contact. That's a good strategy. And then we're going to go to places to visit. We're going to do this one yellow. I'm loving yellow right now, yellow and orange. So for places to visit, it'll be the lake house that I'm excited to go check out. Not check out, it's my friend's lake house, but it's my favorite thing. Yes. Oh, it's my favorite place. It'll be there. I like to add in the beach trip. I want to spend a day at the beach. And I also was thinking of maybe checking out a farmer's market, finding one nearby. My places to visit is typically full because I always want to try something new. Okay. Now, so the way that I go about the planner for monthlies is I actually do the sidebars in the bottom first, and then I go into the monthly. So that is just a personal way that I find my brain works best, is because then as I'm setting up the monthlies, I can always add, but I like to make sure that I flip back to the last month's important task. And if there was anything I didn't get done, we have to carry that over. Okay, that is a good reminder. See, that's why I write that down, because I need to make sure that I have the makeup that I need for a wedding I am in. And so what color do I want for this? I might need another color. Let's add in this green. And then we're going to use what color for the reminders? Let's find a green. Let's find a similar looking Pilot G2 pen. I think this might be my best bet. Yeah, okay. So the difference between actually reminders and important tasks are going to be what has to get done this month. And so you really can't carry them over. For instance, in June, I had getting the dress tailored, and I did that because I had to. I could not carry that over anymore. So for important tasks, that's actually going to be the makeup because the wedding's this month. And I'm going to do this in red. It's going to look like it's my wedding. But that's fine. It's not. I know what it means. And then the other important task, I have to make a playlist. And then okay. Hello, you guys. There's so many new faces on here. Welcome. I'll take a moment and just welcome you all. My name is Caitlin. I am here representing Define, where we are a small woman-owned business, and we are creating tools to help you navigate each day with purpose. So if there's any questions, because I know a lot of you are viewing or have this product in your cart, let me know. Oh, wow. Thanks, Epic. Hey, Oakden. I remember as a kid, I would practice my handwriting, so it paid off. Hey. No, not my wedding. That's why I was like, everyone's gonna think this is my wedding. I need to like write something else. Wedding I'm in? No, not my wedding. You guys would know. For reminders, I need to pick up the dress. Yes, Nessa. I am so excited. Make sure, I would love it too if you guys all left reviews as well, because that really does help out our shop, and I would really appreciate it. Now, oh, also canceling a subscription, because there's nothing worse than not remembering to do that. And also, I have to change credit card because mine's going to expire. Perfect. And then we're going to have, ooh, that would be interesting. What color do I want for this? And then we're going to do blue for concepts to learn. Now, concepts to learn can literally be a range of things. These could be specific to you personally in terms of a mindset shift. Concepts to learn, set alarm. How to not hit snooze. That's so funny. Nah. What? You're good. Who needs an alarm? I put so many pens in the wrong spot yesterday. I'm trying to find a little bit of a brighter blue. Let's go with this one. Sorry for like the noise. It's summer, exactly. For concepts to learn, this is, for me, one thing I really need to work on is my golf in terms of, I'm trying to decide if it's like consistency or like my driver. I'm getting the irons down, but I really need help with my driver. Driver for golf, and also what's another concept I want to learn this month? Let's see. Oh, I got something. Okay. Concepts to learn. Honestly, it's golf. I need to get better with my golf. So we're just going to keep this for now. And if something comes up along the way, what concept are you guys working on right now? I know July is like a little bit of a different sometimes in terms of concepts to learn. The next thing too, while you guys are letting me know what you're learning, is I'm just going to add in some stickers to some plans I have coming up. Oh my gosh, I need to add the book club in first. I'm so excited for book club. Let me grab that one. Did I use this sticker already? Let me see. I think I might have. There was a book club sticker on here, so we might have to. Ooh, that's a good one. Teacher programs. That makes sense. That's a great concept. Thank you for sharing that. I always appreciate you guys writing in. Wrong pile. Learning how to navigate online banking, bill pay. It's new for me. Ooh. That can be a tough one. Take your time with that. I'm really excited though that you recognize that, because you got this. It'll take some time, so be patient with yourself, okay? Because they don't make it easy. Gardening. Yeah. Gardening's really fun as long as you don't have, depending on where you live, because, like, we have, like, critters that would just, like, eat everything. But I love the idea of it, you know? Like, being able to go out and pick your fruit and vegetables. Like, that's so cool. I'm going to write one more chapter here. Actually, the book is blue. Hold on. I want to think about how I want this to look. Because the 31st at 8 p.m. is our One More Chapter book club. So I'm trying to decide how I want this to look. The book is blue, but it's One Golden Summer. And so it's a little like a yellowy vibe too. We're going to go like this. We're going to go One Golden Summer. And we're going to grab this first. Wow, I did not know if this was going to fit. That's amazing. And then we're going to write in the blue here, book club. This pen, I swear, makes my handwriting also look like exceptional. I don't know what it is about these pens. Just this Sharpie pen right here, like, that's what I need to write down too. Oh, I'll write it down after. This is like the pen that is my favorite thing to ever exist. I need to start having a sticky note here. Okay. Wait, that looks so cute. I need to add the time though. We're gonna do. Also, anytime, like, if I'm ever using a time, it's Eastern. So. And go ahead and register for the event too. So that way you get notified when we go live. Wait, this looks so cute. I love that one. I am filming it today, so you will get that today. So today, that's what I just wrote down. I was like, today, this is the day. Things have been a little crazy here, so. We're going to go backward this way. I want to use the vacation mode. I'm going to put it, I think, here. And then summertime. I'm going to a lake. That's what I'm like, which one do I want to use? Let's see. Maybe the grill. No, this one's really cute. We're going to go with SPF. I need SPF. And then, so let's write that in. Oh, hey, Kim. Burley. And then we're going to go. So. And then I'm going to write Happy 4th of July. With a little star. Okay. So fun. Okay, guys. Hey, Lilia. guys, if you ever have any questions too about anything, just let me know. That's what I'm here for. I love this time with you all. It's the best. Let's see. So then, okay. Then it's, I think luckily it's, okay, so, sorry, trying to plan out the month and think about everything. This is going to be a crazy month, and I'm excited for it because it's all good things, you know? Like, that's exciting. But I think for pink, I'm going to use it for, like, fun activities. No. Do I want that to be specifically the vacation time? Let's see. This is when I like to be really intentional because I do my color coding. But I do it in a way so it's, like, practical. So when I look at this, I'm like, okay. Pink is going to be vacation time. But that's it. So I want to keep that separate because that is something I'm really excited about and want it to pop. And so I'm going to actually grab, I think we're going to do the yellow for like personal fun activities because the yellow is really pretty. And I feel joy every time I look at it. And I'm liking how, oh, but I did book club as yellow. Okay, pause that thought. Book club is yellow is going to be lives. See, this is how, today I was like, I'm going to come on here and talk you through exactly how my brain goes through it when I'm setting up the planner. So that's why I'm literally thinking it all out with you here. So we're going to actually do what color is this one? Summer green for any fun personal plans that aren't like vacation. I think that makes sense. I'm trying to talk it out and make sure that I don't want to use the coral. A part of me thinks, why wouldn't I use the coral? I think I should use the coral. Otherwise, I'm really throwing in too many colors. But you see how, like... So, do I have a separate defined calendar for my content for the month? Or I put everything in one book? So, I have a separate planner. It's this one, but in blush, that I use for like my practical planning. So when I really sit down and I plan out any content based off of like personal plans and things like that, I am someone who I really work with. I only use paper planner. That's my vibe. And I use really one planner for everything. I use like, sometimes I'll use a whiteboard. It really depends, but I try my best to have it just in my planner. Is that clear? Yes. So I found that having it in too many places was not working for me. And so as time's gone on, I've keep a separate list of all the ideas I want to make. And then I will keep in my planner all of my lives and what type of video I want to go out that day. Because having things in too many places for my brain doesn't work. And I'm someone who I do always prefer paper over digital when it comes to writing things down and keeping track. Great question. We're going to go flippy floppies. We're We're going to do that here, and then I'm going to do a little wave. I need to add in the fireworks too. Okay, absolutely. And then, let's see here. So we have the beach bash there. We also have and then the other thing I wanted to do is because I already know that like I have set times on live with you guys, and then every week I obviously make like a schedule specific for that week. But for in terms of like certain ones, I wanted to add those in there with the blue to match like the book club. And so for that, we're going to go like this. And I'm just going to mark it off on the bottom here. Okay, well, except for there. We'll start there, and then I'll go in and add the reading sprints. And this is just the set lives that I know specifically always will happen every week. And this just makes it easier so when I'm looking at a monthly view, I can like plan accordingly. Okay. Again, I don't know why I switched back and forth through caps. I really wanted this one to be all caps. Amazing. Okay, 7 o'clock. I should have done this in 2 lines, but that's okay. You live and you learn. Oh, also, I wanted to go back and add in any birthdays. That's going to be important. So we're going to do let's add it in. We're going to go with a green for this. And so we have 2 birthdays, the 13th and the 31st. And we will actually add a sticker. And then we are doing something over here for this birthday. So what color should that be? Still green. So we're just going to write in here. Okay. Just to cover all of our bases. Amazing. And then we are going to go ahead and I'm trying to think about the next thing I want to add in. Any other work plans that you have going on is what I would do next. Trying to think about my schedule. Okay, so I know. Oh, what am I saying? I knew I was missing something. I was like, we have our 11 o'clock plan with me's. Duh. How do we want this to look? How is everyone's planner coming along? How are we all doing? Great. Okay, wait, that's so good. I'm so glad to hear that. Let's see. Plan with / me. I think that I can fit this on one. But we're going to see. If I can't, we'll do it in 2. You need one more day of, like, to get things done. Yes. Oh my word. I know, right? There's never enough time. Ever. You can be as planned out as you want. There's still just never quite enough time. Especially with 3 kids. I can feel like there's really never enough time. So I upload this to Red in the afternoon, so it'll be as soon as it downloads. I like to get it up there as quick as possible. In terms of recordings, absolutely. Plan. Oh, perfect. Okay, and then this, I'm just going to add in a note that this will be our August planning day. Now, the 31st will be our monthly reflection live, so then we'll set up for the monthly on this Friday. And then I'm going to be doing a manifestation live next week. Those I usually like to do Thursday mornings, but I will be posting a schedule just to be extra on the same page. Here, this is the other note I need to make, and we're going to do that in green just for any reminder. Actually, no, we're going to grab a sticker from our purposeful planning pack. I'm thinking this one. Yeah, we're going to grab this one and we're going to go with the matching of the goal planning. Okay. So, good point. So I'm going to have a lot of different classes going on. I want to say mid-July. And that'll be when we start to set up the define yourself, define your year, and then I'll have a separate one for personal mission statement and then I don't know specifically the structure yet. I'm working on that. We'll definitely have one for a vision board and then a goal planning class. And then here is going to be a kind of like we're doing today, because I always like to have these with you guys, because I like to have it be also a fun time. So I will have everything established for you very soon in terms of these classes. Yes, so there's going to be a lot happening. I just don't have specific dates yet, but I will be working on that or be able to share specifics with you guys as soon as possible. I wanted to add just some more stickers in here too. Let's add in, this one's perfect. I'm just gonna do it there because I like how it was in the middle. This, I also just need to I do want to play pickleball. This one we're going to add in as well because this is perfect for our umbrella goal. It's always tough because I'm like, I don't want to use them all up on our monthly, but like I love using them. Let's see. I have to add the pineapple and it's screaming to me. And then I wanted to add in another sun just for like fun colors. But this one we're going to do going off the corner. Hey, Lorelai. And then, how are you? Hey, AJ. And then we're going to add in, to fill in this space right here. Hey, Riri. Oh. I actually want to do another sun too. I want it to be like a pinky one. If anyone too wants to see anything in particular with the planner, just let me know. That's also what I'm here for. We are almost done setting this up, so I just wanted to make sure that if there's any last minute questions, you guys have the chance. I'll be back on it too though, so no worries. This looks so good, you guys. We have a big month ahead of us, but we're ready. We got this, and we have a plan now to move into it with peace and purpose. And those are, what more can you ask for? Thank you guys so much for being on here with me today. I will be uploading this to Red as soon as it's all set. And I'll be back on it too to go over our different options and just shopping the Define favorites. So I will talk to you all again in so soon. Bye, everyone.